And I thought I'd just heat and bend this. I ground halfway through, and I used my map gas torch. Local, faithful subscribers. I'm thinking of my neighbor, you local viewers. There we go. So I see I wasn't messing up. Yeah, you've all seen my map gas torch I brazed with. You can do this. Oh, it's hot. It's going to be another 104, 105 heating next day. Humidity and dew point both in the 70s. It's just past noon. I probably won't be out here past 2 o'clock. There's your weather report, whether you want it or not. Yeah, look how hot I got that. In the gray area right here, like starting here going in, that was almost turning red. This was turning red. This was starting to finally turn red. And here's where I needed to heat it. So, I was on the back side of this thing, and I had this up in the vise, and I had the wood handle out so I didn't burn it. So when I got it hot, I could straighten it, because this was crooked and I can't stand it. I just can't. Now, we have to put it in a jig somehow. I figured spot weld it, okay? If you sprayed this side, it would shrink and want to pull back, because this is going to want to pull together when you weld it. It's going to take many, many little spot welds. We had a problem with this breaking one time. It had a void in there in the weld. Well, it happened when I was making this, putting this tip on here too. Ooh, that's that. You ever do that with a pencil? Looks like it's made out of rubber. You ever do that? Do that with a pencil. Wobble it and go up and down. You'll amaze your friends. Look at that. It turned into like a piece of rubber. They just do that without the camera. There. Look at all this useless information you get. Oh, fighting flies. This is brand name window deicer's white yellow, but the liquid's clear. This has laundry soap in it, and you can tell if you looked at it how thick it looks for being clear laundry detergent. I've been zapping fry. Man, y'all gonna love the bloopers in this one. Zapping flies with it, and when it hits them, it soaps them down and they fall to the ground. And I've been spraying on my arm to hit them because they're so fast. By the time you swing the fly swatter, I sit back here and have a break. I've got this too, because this has a spray and a stream. I've used it for a squirt gun to see if I can hit them like 3-5 feet away. I may try to take this out of here. It was smashed. See that? I might be able to heat that up with a hair dryer. Don't use a heat gun. A hair dryer, and if you put some air pressure into it, it just don't matter. But I like to recycle. This has spray and stream. So, if you see any smoke going by, it's my incense. It kind of helps get rid of them. And I got that real big stuff I showed you that I got at the fireworks place. But this kind of helps because it's blowing right on me. Anything to deter those flies, because it is hot. They want to get you. I haven't gotten bit, but oh well. But that concludes that. I'll take some close-up pictures after I weld it. So look for that at the end. You'll see it all welded and nice and shaped again. Okay, we're out of here. It's getting hot. Let's get our welding done before we pass out. I told you I was good at flux core welding. Yeah, what's that saying? The grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. There's a few pinholes. I'll tell you what, flux core welding at 104 heat index day, and it is 85 in here with a fan on me, is 10 times harder than MIG welding in the middle of January. Splatter on your bare arm, and oh, it's just so overbearing the heat, and it's so messy. But that's what we bought, was flux core wires. We can do a lot of outdoor welding. There you go. Look at all the pictures. I show the steps of what it was like when I welded, and my jig thing that I had in the vise. But I had it clamped down my C-clamp thing, and I kept resting my arm on it like this. So I didn't want to try to close together. So I actually had a lot of pressure on it with my arm. That's how I got splattered. There you go. We're out of here. Thanks for watching. We're going into the AC unit.